Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. My, oh my, what a wonderful what? Oh, he's going full send. Good morning from day 31. Is it 31? Or is it 32? I do believe it's 32. We spent the night, wait for it, day 32. We spent the night at a lovely lodge ranch just inside of Colorado. And we had a mostly off day yesterday because we only pedaled 14.5 miles to get here. And we were treated wonderfully. We ate well, we rested, we had showers, we had laundry, we chatted with a bunch of bikers and reset ourselves. And now we are headed up into Steamboat Springs. So we gotta pack up, eat some breakfast, and go. Yoo! Less than a half a mile away from the lodge. Gotta record these thoughts now before they fade as the heat rises and the elevation increases. Staying at that lodge, it's just so renewed, restored, not only in body and cleanliness and clothes and nourished with food, but just being around a human who has serendipitously found herself caring for us broken and battered bikers as life and luck would have it. Somehow she was placed on this route, and this route was placed where she is, and she has been able to serve in a capacity of warmth and genuine caringness and nourishment for the last 18 years. Us being the most recent recipient of that generosity, and 2 new riders rolled in as we rolled out today, and off she goes, giving out hugs, cold ice water, shade, a chair, nourishment, food, information about the trail ahead. Having served in that kind of role of caring for humans in the past, somehow now she's doing it with battered bikers, and the world is better for it. And I came rolled in yesterday down here on energy and gumption, and the minute I turned the corner and climbed and got her hug and got the water and the shade and was around her presence here, immediately to here. Immediately. And after 24 hours, I feel, as we're pedaling now, the next mile of trail, completely different than how I was pedaling that last mile of trail to get to that point. Pedaling away reminds me of my lesson in presence that this trail is teaching me. That it's important to be in the here and now. When you leave one valley and you head towards the next valley, it's important to just not look too far ahead and not look back and dwell there for too long. But it's okay to look back briefly, take a pause, and thank the experience that you had in that valley, Brush Mountain Lodge in Kirsten, and then let it go and be here in the here and now, moving forward. And who knows, maybe you'll come back to that person, place, time in the future. But it's important to be here now and move on. I feel so much stronger today and better than I did rolling in yesterday. Yesterday, I was pretty low. I was having thoughts of like, is this it? Is this about the end of the trail for me? Just legs feeling like lead and just no oomph. But I feel the oomph this morning. So it's a great reminder in practicing what that Banksy art thing says. When you get tired, learn to rest, not quit. Which is what we did for the last 24 hours. And wake up in the morning, see how you feel. And then make a decision on quitting or not. Do not quit on a bad day or in the moment. Yeah. Feeling grateful for that respite. Yoo, Colorado, stop it! Stop it! Yoo! Ever since I was a kid, every time we moved someplace new, which was a lot, and then all through my young adulthood and to my adulthood, every time I've moved, which is a lot, I've always had an urge to explore my new surroundings by foot or bike. It's like exploring every street corner, across town, commuting on my bike, and then further beyond that, you know, the surrounding trails around a town, visiting the buttes, the waterfalls, having a sense of needing to know what it feels like to physically move through the area from one end to the other, and 2 different times of the year too, seasonally. So it's been such a joy on this trip to get to do that with the United States of America, north to south. Or now on this segment of the trip, getting to feel the experience of what it's like of my home state, Colorado, from north to south, the entirety of the state. You know, knowing how the wind feels, how the sun feels coming up over that peak, the descent, how it feels, the climbs, the smells, the physical exertion of, I don't know, mentally mapping it from that experience ever since I was a kid walking around my block or exploring just my backyard, the fenced-in backyard with the basset hound. It's been a part of me, and it's an urge that I absolutely have to do every time I move somewhere. I don't feel like I've moved in or lived somewhere until I've got that mental map. And then I feel good about dwelling in a town for a while because I know her on that deeper level. Maybe she knows me too. I hope so. I like to think so. Tippy top, hike a bike section of the Watershed Divide thing. They're doing good. Oh, hike a bike. How I love you. Here we go. Slow and steady. Oh, it's fun doing this with all my friends, the flies. Surrounded by flies, channeling my inner pigpen from Peanuts. It's amazing how heavy your bike is when you're not pedaling it and you're just using your little dino arms. I'm all leg, man. I don't got the upper body strength. I tried to do some workouts, but yeah, a little bit at a time. I'll get to the top. Take little breaks. Oh, don't twist an ankle. That was hard. We're at the top. Yoo. Time to go down. A little chowdery on the way down, as I like to say. There's been very few times that I have used my dropper post and put my seat down on this ride, if at all, ever yet. Coming into Steamboat Springs, coming down this watershed hill, dying, man. This is steep and rocky, and my water bottle tried to kill me because it bounced out. I almost endoed. But anyway, slowly but surely, we're making it down. Safely. Rowdy, man. I mean, I don't mean to embarrass you on the internet, but your dog packing leaves lots to be desired. Look at all these things I picked up while we chowdered down that road. All these different poop bags. One at a time, I had to stop and pick them up. You gotta cinch your shit down, bud, before you... Oh, wait, what else did you lose while you were out there? What else did I find? Wait for it. This was just hanging out on the trail. I know, how silly. How are you supposed to look good for all the dogs? I picked it up. We got a little lawn sale of gear.
Don't close it up, Carly.
Holy smokes, I did not. 0 stars. I did not like the road ride. Again, more road riding. Who says this is not a lot of road riding? I don't know who. I'd like to talk to that person. Did not like the road ride from Clark into Steamboat Springs area. Zero shoulder, absolutely zero. And it's Saturday, July, so a lot of traffic. So I don't know if this is the right etiquette, but if there's no shoulder, I deem myself a car. So I took up the whole car lane, and that way I'm not covered over on a tiny strip of white line on the right hand side, trying to take up as little space as possible so cars can take chances going around me. So if they want to take people's lives into their hands around passing, they can do it when they want to pass me, when I'm in the middle of the lane. I got that advice in Washington before we did the Olympic Discovery Trail. They said, "Ooh, you're going to take that road?" They were like, take up all the space in the road so that way the cars don't take chances on you. You know, they see you as a car, a very slow-moving car at times. But how much time does it take to really wait a little bit and then pass when it's safe? Like passing a car normally. Anyway, it was very stressful for the last, I don't know how many, 10 miles. Yeah. Alright, the last little stretch into Steamboat is supposed to be on a, imagine this, paved bike path. And currently we're on a, go figure, dirt gravel road with no traffic. Well, that's what I signed up for. Not all these road rides. I'm not trying to get killed. It is some scary crap out there. Riding a bike with no shoulder. Okay, I'm gonna try to calm down. I live another day, it appears. Here we go. Coming into Steamboat. Looks like some good skiing out there. What do you think, Rowdy? All these cool dogs to smell. How do I get my butt in that water? That's what I want to know. How do I get my butt in that water? It might not have leashes in it. Yeah. Oh, good boy. Yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Be good, huh? This dog. Life is good. Hey, good morning from day 33. We spent the night in Steamboat in this Quality Inn, and these beds were like clouds. When you spend so much time pushing the edge of discomfort, when you experience comfort, it is just like so luxurious. We slept, all three of us, amazingly. Rowdy is protesting the packing up situation that's happening right now. Plan for the day is to hit the Wheels bike shop, do a small resupply of food and snacks. What else is our plan? I think that's it. And then roll on down the trail, see more of this Colorado thing. So we're not sure where we're going to camp tonight, but we'll figure it out. Here we go. And a cappuccino from the Off the Beaten Path coffee shop. Editing a reel. Rowdy and I wait for Aaron to have his rear tire tooled up. Thank you to the Wheels Bike Shop and Steamboat for squeezing us in. Look at this town, just bikes to the left, bikes to the right, man. We want to come back here. Making our way out of the vortex of Steamboat Springs. We could stay here for a while. That's quite the vortex. We've got to get on down the trail, man. Shoot. Goodbye, Steamboat. The state's nickname is Colorful Colorado, and as a native of Colorado, living in Pueblo, I always questioned that, because to me it was pretty dang brown all the time. Now once you get up here in these mountains, she really shines. Good job, Colorado. I'd be sorry for all those mean things I said about you all those years ago. Rolled in, and it's our first cooler day of pedaling, or at least this part of the day, since the very beginning. And it feels amazing! I could ride forever! Thank you, Colorado clouds! I love you! Don't rain on me. 42 miles in, and a long last pedal uphill, we make it to camp. Links past Campground, I believe. Oh man, I'm gonna have to put on my rain clothes again. Here we go. I'm getting really good at eating and swatting bugs, pedaling and swatting bugs, peeing and swatting bugs, drinking and swatting bugs. It's getting very buggy. Get them sky raisins. Get them, Rowdy. Get them, Rowdy. Aaron he's gonna build a fire because it's gonna help with the bugs. And he's so resourceful. He walked all the other campgrounds and found leftover logs in another one that no one's occupying yet. That's a pro tip right there. So resourceful, honey. That's why I like you. And another pro tip, ladies. Only date Eagle Scouts. I promise you, you can't go wrong with an Eagle Scout. They will keep you alive and warm and not lost, and they're very resourceful and smart. That's a pro tip. That's free advice right there. Now all the dudes are going to become Eagle Scouts, which wouldn't be bad. That'd be good. The water here from the spigot at the campground is looking very questionable. We're going to filter it for safety. Before filter, after filter. We have a good filter. Speaking of filters, we are using this one after a terrible debacle with the platypus filter. And it's doing a good job. We just flushed it so it doesn't get clogged. Go Sawyer. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. My own world. Wonderful. What? Oh, he's going full send. Huh. Yeah, okay. Alright, we're gonna attempt. Oh, wait. Here we go. You just gotta pedal, 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 pedal. We get a little bit of speed going in here. Gotta love a good trail hazard. Alright. Feet are gonna get wet. I sure hope so. Ooh, I think I'm in the wrong gears. Woo! Ah! No! 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 Ha! From day 34. We just left the Lynx Campground on Lynx Pass. Got 50 miles and a crap ton of elevation ahead of us. Trying to make our way to Silverthorne and Breckenridge area. Not going to make it all the way there today though. A little bit out of town. already gone. I'll take a film from down there when we get there, looking up here. The view's not too bad.
Rowdy. What do you think, Rowdy?
No, thank you. I honestly don't know how we got so lucky being under this shelter at nearly the exact moment the heavens decided to open up and unleash all fury. I guess it's just another example of the nature of the trail. Sometimes it just gives you just what you need at the right time. And you will not make it through the GDMBR without getting a little wet. And hey, after all, isn't it true what they say? Life is 10% about what happens to you and 90% what you make of it. And I just loved this moment here because we had great attitudes about the downpour. In fact, I was reveling in the rain with the sounds of my hoops and hollerin'. I was feeling more alive than I have ever felt in all my years. The trail was giving me so many gifts. And if you like this rainstorm, just you wait for our last full day on trail because that's a rainstorm I'll never forget in all my life. But for now, I think the majority of those storm clouds have passed and it's time to hop back on board and keep pedaling along. We've got a hotel room waiting for us with a warm shower and cozy beds just down the road and up another hill or so in Kremmling, Colorado. Goodbye to this valley. We move on to the next one. As it spits rain, we climb, climb, climb.
Driving through the New York rain, roll down my window and let the rain in. You call me by my name, too late to turn home. We chase the night away. Come along, come along, come along, come away. Let's dance to whatever, something to remember. Come along, come along, come along, come away. Make me your breath.
ever. Look at those wall paintings above the bed. And I had not one but 2 entrees at the Mexican food restaurant across the street. And Aaron had 2 entrees too. Never ever of my life have I like eaten some Mexican food and then halfway through dinner been like, please bring me another. And I love it so much. And this Kremmling town is pretty cool because it's got a hotel on one corner, and then on another corner it's got a gas station. On the other corner it has a Mexican food restaurant, which we had for dinner, and we will have burritos in the morning. We don't need to leave this spot at all ever again. Aaron and I have gotten separated. I pedaled to the end of the road and looked left and right. Semis were passing and no Aaron. Until next time, friends, remember, life's a journey, so ride on.
So long, farewell, bye-bye. Let's have a toast for those lost old lives.